1, go. Oh, they do have 5. I thought they had 4 at the start. Oops. So it looks like for Team Sibal, we have Maelstrom, Zenith, Neverlast, Rubik, Hurricane. For Team Seks, we have Typhoon, Kim Tae-hee, Conqueror, Team Korea Man, and Bro. Ooh, Typhoon took an early crit. They need to repair that pretty fast. And it looks like Conqueror and Kim Tae-hee have rushed into a 5v2. Typhoon needs to turn it around. He's really far away from the rest of his team. They're getting outnumbered. Someone took a crit in the middle, but I couldn't see exactly who it was, unfortunately. Looks like Hurricane is playing the outside with what I assume to be MGHPs plus a scope. Ooh, he might get 2 crits in a row on Conqueror. Oh, Conqueror turned just in time. Team Korea Man is sailing very close to the edge, so is Maelstrom. This could be a potential push out for one of the teams. Ooh, big crit on Bro. It looks like Typhoon had the animation for a crit, but I don't think he has the new Oxford that came out, unfortunately. Neverlast is parked on Kim Tae-hee. It looks like Maelstrom is in melee. If he times this could be devastating as the first kill of the game. Ooh, Team Korea Man's intercepting. That's very good on him. Neverlast has become fairly proficient when it comes to park critting. Ooh, Typhoon. Oh, that's a very small crit though, fortunately for him. I don't think Hurricane shot with all 5 cannons. Ooh, looks like Conqueror is in melee with Zenith. Ooh, Maelstrom very close to being pushed out there. He's got to be careful. Ooh, very close. He's getting pushed around everywhere. That big ship isn't helping him. This might result in a push out if he doesn't get away from the ring. I think that's what Conqueror is attempting to do. Ooh, Neverlast took 1,000 crit from what appears to be Bro. Typhoon is sniping on the outside, as is Hurricane. Rubik and Bro are entangling in a 1v1. Neverlast is going for a crit on Team Korea Man, but did not shoot in time. Maelstrom has moved away from the ring, luckily. It doesn't look like this is going to result in a push out just yet. Ooh, big crit on Typhoon. He healed it up right away, though. Good on him. Bro and Rubik seems like they're separating from their little 1v1. Kim Tae-hee and Zenith are in a 1v1 at the moment, though, but I don't think either is really getting any progress done. Ooh. Team Korea Man tried, but it looks like Maelstrom's DHP was just too strong there. Couldn't break through. Ooh, that was a nice attempt on a crit by Rubik. If he would have got that kill, that would have been an amazing one. Looks like the fight... Oh, Rubik is down. Rubik is sunk by Conqueror. That is a big kill for Seks. That might just change his whole game up. Oh, possibly a big crit on the Typhoon. Oh, only 1,000. Can they repair it in time? It looks like they did. Yep, it was repaired in time. Only 100 Dura crit. What is he shooting with? Ooh, Kim Tae-hee took a 1,200 Dura crit. They need to repair that up. Ooh, he might be dead here. That is a... Ooh, 1,000 Dura crit, but he's in range for another one. He turned just in time. He turned back in range of Hurricane. Hurricane didn't notice it, though. Didn't fire. Lucky for Kim Tae-hee. Ooh, big crit on the Bro coming from a long range. Let's see if he has defenses. Oh, he didn't crit him at all. How lucky. He must have turned just in time. Typhoon is trying to match Hurricane on the outside. It looks like he has been going off and on near him the entire game. I don't think he's doing a good job of slowing him down, though. He really needs to get in closer if that is his plan. Looks like he's being surrounded by Neverlast. It appears they're running into my ship. Sorry about that. But I am just a tiny Barca. Rubik died early this game. That is a big loss for Team Sibal. He was one of their outside snipers. Oh, Team Korea Man is taking a crit. No, he got lucky. Neverlast appears to be stuck on my ship, or trying to board me, I'm not sure. Ooh, big crit on the Maelstrom. They need to be careful. If Sibal loses this, this would be a very huge loss for them. Because they were definitely the favorites coming into this match. Neverlast getting very close to the edge there. Team Seks, all in all, is proving to be a very decent challenge for Team Sibal. They're doing a lot better than what many people probably expected coming into this, because, let me remind you people, these are Team Predator's new players. Huh? I believe I just disconnected. There we go. Fast forward and we're back into the match, people. Like nothing ever happened. I gotta catch up my brain and what's happened. A lot of movement has changed. It looks like Team Korea Man is HBing Hurricane. That is a very good idea in my opinion. You can't do much as a sniper if you're slowed down, but Hurricane is HBing Team Korea Man in return. But I feel like Team Korea Man's gonna win this one out because of the scope. RUBICK is still the only one dead. Oh, that was a close crit on the Zenith. I think if Bro had another degree in that, he would have critted. Ooh, big crit on the Bro. Oh, not a big crit. Smart man. He had chain defense at its Neverlast. It looks like Team Korea Man and Typhoon are surrounding Hurricane. I think that's very smart to shut him down. He's probably Sibal's best chance of making a comeback from this 4v5. And they are keeping him slow this entire game. That is probably their best strategy. Keep Hurricane slow and hope your 3v3 is better than the other team's 3v3, honestly. Let's check the Admiral's Dura. It looks like Team Korea Man is at 1552. Very good for a turtle. Maelstrom 1580. Both Admirals are at very high Duras considering the length of this match. And Duras all around are looking fairly decent. No one is in threat of one-shot range if they have defenses on. Well, Team Korea Man's getting 1v2'd, but it also leaves the Sibal inside to be 2v4'd. It's very risky to leave your Admiral 1v2, but if he can go full defense, Kim Tae-hee is swapping over for a 2v2. But remember, RUBICK died early, so it's still a 3v2 on Maelstrom and Zenith. Looks like CONQUEROR is shifting over to help their Admiral. Personally, I think the Admiral would be better in a 2v2 and have the threat on the 3v2 overward, because now Hurricane is going to go free and is going to be a 3v2 where you used to have the advantage. Ooh, minus 1000 crit on Typhoon. It seems that Team Seks is a very tanky team. I think they stay defensive very often. Ooh, minus 300 crit on Maelstrom. It looks like the fight is moving over to Neverlast. Lucky for me, I get a better camera view. Team Korea Man still HBing Hurricane. I'm not sure what his skills are, but I'm pretty sure he's full defensive with HB, it looks like. Again, probably the best strategy he's got, but he is going to run through ammo very quickly. So hopefully he's brought over 200. If not, I don't see if he can handle this much longer. Zenith is coming over to assist Hurricane. The 4 remaining players on Team Sibal are very tanky. Ooh, minus 300 crit on Maelstrom. That's going to lower his max Dura by a few ticks. Team Korea Man is now HBing Zenith, but Kim Taehee's turned into a crit from Hurricane. Hurricane didn't fire in time, luckily for Kim Taehee. I believe Zenith is going to be their next target for this team. They have Bro and Typhoon 2v1 on Admiral. Neverlast seems to be propping back and forth between both main fights. Ooh, that could be a potential crit on Conqueror. Yep, minus 1100. Again, this is a very tanky team, but he's down to 1452 Dura. He doesn't have that many crits he can take still. If he gets one charge shot by these MGHPs, I do believe he will be gone. Ooh, another minus 1000 crit. I didn't even see where that one came from. I wasn't paying attention. Down to 1423. He can't keep taking crits like this. If he does, he's going to lose it. Minus 500 on Neverlast. That's not going to do much for them. Well, Neverlast does appear to be helping his teammate. Bro turned in time to avoid that crit, I do believe. Maelstrom is doing a good job in the 1v2. It looks like Kim Taehee... No, Conqueror is in melee with Zenith. Looks like Kim Taehee was attempting to park, but didn't make it in time. Hurricane is moving over to maybe attempt to pick someone off. Ooh, minus 1000 crit on the Bro. Ooh, Team Korea Man needs to be careful. He was in crit range of Hurricane. And I don't think he's running defenses based off his speed. It looks like he might be attempting to catch Hurricane just to slow him down again. Ooh, big crit on the Typhoon, minus 1000. Well, minus 51 crit on the Maelstrom. That's not going to do much other than make him angry. 1519 Dura on Maelstrom, though. Team Korea Man has outlasted his Dura. He now has higher than him. Considering he started lower, that's very impressive. Looks like they're trying to pick off Bro. They might have got it here. No, only minus 500. He's full defensive. Very smart man. You never want to be without defenses in a 3v1. Even if you're one of the best players, 3v1 in a tournament like this, you should always go full defense because you never know what's going to happen. Hurricane's still on the outside. It looks like Team Korea Man has stopped attempting to heavy bomb him. RUBIK's still the only death here, folks. I think all it's going to take is one more kill for this to pop off, though, for either team. I think if Sibal goes back to having the advantage, that they're going to just swamp over him, but if Team Seks can get another kill, I think that it's going to be the end for Sibal. Ooh, minus 1000 for Bro. That's big. Kim Taehee's... Ooh. It looked like he turned into a crit just for a second, but he returned to adjust it. Ooh, minus 1000. Minus 1200 on Zenith. That was close. That was very close. He only has 1400 Dura. If he takes 4 more crits like that, he doesn't have the Dura to survive. Ooh, minus 700 for Kim Taehee. He's at 1500 Dura now. A lot of Team Sibal is down quite a bit of Dura. I think if you go for total to total, Seks is down a lot of Dura. They're all 1400 to 1300. Sibal has quite a few people above 1580 and 1600 still. Conqueror took another crit. His max Dura is getting very low. He is in one-shot range now of a charged MGHP shot. As you can see, I'd like to give special thanks to our cameraman over there, Mr. Ka. He's doing a great job of staying away from the fight and giving us a second angle. He's going to have his own viewpoint of this battle on his channel, so if you want to go check out a secondary viewpoint where some fights you might have a better view of it, go right ahead. They've moved further away from me, unfortunately, so it is kind of hard to see what's happening. Gotta squint with my old eyes. I'm honestly... Oh, Zenith minus 1,000 crit. Ooh. Hurricane has sunk Conqueror. It's a 4v4. Let's see what happens now. Conqueror, like I said, was in one-shot range for the MGHPs. Looks like Maelstrom is in melee with Kim Tae-hee. Ooh, Bros down 2 by Hurricane. Like I said, I thought it was just going to take one kill for it to pop off, and that seems to be what's happening. Ooh, that was close to being a crit on Team Korea, man. I think if Neverlast just held it for another millisecond, that could have potentially been game over. Looks like Team Korea, man, is just constantly heavy bombing Neverlast. He doesn't want him moving at all. Personally, I think Team Seks' only hope would be to push Maelstrom out. He does have a very, very large ship, so he would be very easy to push out. Especially if you get the anchor tactic with the turtle, there's not much moving you. Kim Tae-hee and... Let me see if I can click on Typhoon's name. Kim Tae-hee and Typhoon are both at minus 1430. Looks like Team Korea, man, took a minus 1300 crit, followed by a minus 800. Luckily, his team's repairing, or he would have been done for. Ooh, another minus 1,000. This isn't looking good for him. He might be panicking. He's taking crits left and right. Another 700 crit. They need to repair this fast. Aw, he just barely avoided that crit from Neverlast. But he is taking crits back and forth. He needs to calm down, maybe turn on DHP if he has it, because they have him surrounded 4v1 and his team isn't in position to help him yet. Ooh, long range shot by Hurricane. Just barely off the crit radius, but it looks like he's parking to kill Kim Tae-hee. Kim Tae-hee should go down with this crit. Oh, Hurricane missed it. He mistimed it. Fortunate for Kim Tae-hee. Oh, minus 700 for Kim Tae-hee. Is this death? No, it is not. He turned away from Hurricane's crit. Team Korea, man, took another minus 1200 crit. This is not looking good for him, folks. He is taking crits left and right now. Minus 1,000 for Kim Tae-hee. Team Seks' Dura is getting very low. They're all in one-shot range by Hurricane's MGHPs. This is not good for them whatsoever. Well, that's a big minus 500 ram from what appears to be Maelstrom. Rams are nothing to cough about nowadays. They do a lot of damage compared to what they did before. Oh, it looks like Team Korea, man, may have pushed Typhoon into a crit, or vice versa. Oh, that might be death for Kim Tae. He does a long range crit. Oh, he sailed just out of the range. He got very lucky there. That was a very nice attempt from Hurricane to try and get that kill. This fight is lasting a lot longer than what many people expected, especially me. But that's good on him. This is probably going to be the best fight of the day for sure. So far we have Bro, Conqueror, and Rubik down. It's a 3v4. Team Sibal has the advantage. Team Seks is down to 3, and their Dura is fading fast. Team Korea, man, is in one-shot range of Hurricane's MGHPs. If he gets a charge shot, he's not going to make it. I believe all of Team Seks is in one-shot range. Yes, they are. Very precarious position. Ooh, minus 1,000 crit on the Kim Tae-hee. They need to repair that fast. Looks like he got minus 200 from a broadside. He only has 1,300 Dura, so he can die very easy from this. Typhoon needs to watch out with Hurricane on the outside. Ooh, Kim Tae-hee did a very good job turning out of that melee. Tae-hee is in crit range of Hurricane. Let's see if he fires. It appears he did not. Ooh, minus 300 for Team Korea Man. That's just going to lower his max Dura even more. Team Korea Man took a minus 1,000. He needs to be careful with these crits. His Dura is super low now. He's under 1,300. He's at 1,253 max currently. 1,249, sorry, I misspoke. Zenith took a minus 1,000 Dura crit. He's in the same boat as Team Korea Man. He is getting really low. I believe at this point, if either of the double shot users shoot Zenith, he will die unless he has DHP and evasion on. Oh, minus 1,300 crit for Typhoon. Can Hurricane finish it off with the max range shot? Looks like he might be attempting to. Nah, he shot at Kim Tae-hee. Looks like Hurricane is trying to take Kim Tae-hee out. Kim Tae-hee needs a turn. I believe Kim Tae-hee's dead with this shot. Yep, Kim Tae-hee's been sunk by Hurricane. We have Typhoon and Team Korea Man left. Ooh, big shot from Hurricane for Team Korea Man. Team Sibal is victorious. That's all for MBL matches today. Thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you next week at Saturday, 6 a.m. Pacific.